Hey guys, it's Reese. Welcome back. So yeah, I'm gonna do toy car baseball, and to be honest, well, that's all I'm really able to do today. I'm not able to go looking for diecast cars or whatever because that's just way too cold for that. Extremely frigidly cold to do that, especially because of the wind chill out there. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's get into toy car baseball and. Before we go into these games, I just thought I'd mention that I haven't done any live toy car baseball games this season just yet, only because, well, whenever I was planning on doing them, it's like if it's not football or basketball, there's some sort of sport event of some sort going on right when I plan on doing toy car baseball. I know there's games happening today as well, actually. So yeah, well, I don't know how many are gonna show up because of that reason exactly. There's only two games though, one of them starting right about now, I believe. But to be honest, they're two teams that I'm not sure if I have a huge, like part of, choosing one team over the other per se, because they're not really teams I normally go for in the NFL playoffs, that is. It's Pittsburgh and Buffalo. And to be honest, I'm not sure when the last time was the Steelers made the playoffs because I don't think they made them last year, but I could be wrong about that. And I'm talking about for the 2022 football season for NFL. Anyways, but yeah, if you're able to stop on over to my channel and watch this, I'm glad you made it and are able to do that. Now, again, none of you have to do the chat mode. That's totally your choice if you choose to do that when joining my live streams. So just thought I'd mention that to get that clear through everyone if anyone does show up here. The chat mode is open for anyone, but if you are chatting, please try to keep it safe and appropriate in the chat messages. Also, an actual plan, please try to figure out a way to contact me with information for the baseball cards because within the next 3-5 days from now, if you don't do that, they will be going up for grabs again. But unfortunately, it's not an international giveaway, so I'm sorry, but if you're an international channel subscriber, you won't be getting those, unfortunately. And I already have the backup third place chosen, actually, but however, I've already contacted him, so yeah, I'm sorry for anyone else who had entered, but Zach and Jason, thank you guys for both sending me emails with content info. I will get those cards sent out to you as soon as possible. Just not able to do it right now, though, because it's way too cold. It's not going to happen today, but it will probably happen sometime this weekend. I'm just not sure when, though, but it'll probably happen Wednesday through Sunday of this week or weekend. That's all I'm saying. But hopefully it can get done sooner before one of those days. I'm just not sure if it's possible or not because of the cold temperatures outside for me. So yeah. Also, Nas over at Nostalgic for your channel if you're watching. Thank you. I was kind of surprised I actually won one of your giveaway lots because of there were 12 people who actually did your giveaway the proper way as you had mentioned, and because there was technically 11 lots, but one of them being a raffle, which I did not decide to enter because I didn't feel like doing that. However, besides that point, I'm kind of surprised I won because I wasn't expecting to because 12 people entering it the right way means I had like a 1 in 3 or, well, really 1 in 12 chances of eventually getting called for a prize on that giveaway kind of thing. And to be honest, 1 divided by 12 is not a high percentage rate by any means possible. But I think it was like what? I was like the 8th, 9th, or 10th, 7th or 10th person that was called for a prize on your channel. So yeah, just thought I'd mention you. If you haven't watched Nostalgic on his channel, I'd highly recommend you do that. He's a great, funny guy. Love his videos. Love watching them. All of that stuff on his channel. Yeah, he's one of my favorite YouTube channels to watch. Probably in my I'm not saying this to favor anyone's channels over anything else, but if I were to make a top 10, YouTube channels to watch kind of thing, Nostalgic would be in my top 10 for sure. Same with Jason over at Mustang Hunter Diecast and Derek over at Honest Diecast. You guys are in my top 10 as well too, for that as well. So yeah, just thought I'd mention that. Zelda Diecast Racing is another one for sure, without a doubt. There's just too many channels that I'm subscribed to. It's hard for me to figure out my exact top 10. But again, to be honest, I'm not saying that to say channels are better than other channels. No, that's not what I'm trying to do out of that. I'm just telling you guys, if I were to make a top 10 list, these would be channels in it. So yeah, hopefully that clears out any confusions, or if anyone got upset or whatever, hopefully that cleared all of that stuff out of the way too. But with all of the channels and all of that stuff being mentioned, yeah, let's get into Toy Car Baseball now. Sorry, unexpected cough just happened. All right, now I need to figure out who's playing who. Yes, and USA did win their first game in Toy Car Baseball this season, but only by a single run, 4-5 or 5-4, whichever way the score was in that game. However, Italy, Japan, and Sweden all had a perfect game in a row. All three of those teams I just mentioned had a perfect game after USA beat Germany. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't thinking this through, but I was not planning on having Germany and USA in the same division, but that's just what happened. And, well, we had the same division showdown happen already, even though it was probably not planned. All right, let's see. Who's playing now? Japan will play. If Japan plays and wins again, having another perfect game, then they won't be playing again until the wild card playoffs, which is a best of one game. Who will Japan play? If they beat USA, that would be really shocking. I'm not going to lie about that. They're going to play. I forgot who they played. Well, USA played Germany, so Japan played. Oh yeah, Japan played NASCAR, I believe. Someone did. It was either Japan or someone else. Well, I know they didn't play USA or Germany. I think Japan played UK or France. I know that. I don't think they played United Kingdom, but I could be wrong. No, I think they played France. Yeah, they played France. All right, well, Japan's going to play UK then. So that takes care of that problem. All right, well, let's get this game started. See who wins this game, Japan or United Kingdom. And yes, Japan has made some changes in the Toy Car Baseball team. If you can see that over here. The changes are, it's pretty much a new team except for this car has stayed on their team from last season, which is the RX-3 from the Team Transport in the Special Mad Mike livery. And all the other cars are one from different teams. This Chaparral Hot Wheels car was actually from Sweden's team last season. This was from Italy's team last season. This was a new car for their team this season in Toy Car Baseball. So was this one, but I think this one played 10 plus seasons ago in Toy Car Baseball, but it's making a return back to Toy Car Baseball now. Just thought I'd mention that. All right, now let's see who's home and who's away. And Japan wins, and they are going to be home. Japan's home in this game. They were away last time, I do believe. Alright. Well, yes, and UK does have one Japanese car. It is a Toyota Supra. But again, trading is allowed, and they're 80% United Kingdom cars, and Japan is, well, the same, I believe. Yeah, they are. There's one gone. You're out. Got him going to first. That's 2 outs now. Japan could get their second perfect game in a row, and if they do, well, it's up to Italy and Sweden if they want to try and do the same thing. Or will someone cause Sweden or Italy to not have a perfect season? We'll have to see. Well, that's the third out. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Japan. Let's see what UK does on defense. However, if Japan scores 16 runs, or even close to that, well, 16 exact, then it's automatically not bottom of the second, top of the second inning. But if they score that many and shut out United Kingdom before they come back, and Japan starts it off with a solo homer, and then Japan would win this game if they score 16 runs. Nope, that's not an out. It's going to be safe at second. That's a double. That was a bizarre hit. Very bizarre. Uh-oh. That's not good. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs are going to score. And everyone scores. It's a 3-run throwing error by the pitcher for UK. It literally landed in a really bizarre spot, and it's 0-4 now, actually. That's gone 0-5. Well, Japan's already scored 5 runs. It's not looking good for UK. You're out. They've scored 5 runs, but can they score 11 more to force top of the second automatically? Nope, that's not an out. He's going to be safe at second. Didn't even have time to throw it. Wow, that Chaparral was fast still in third. I think that's probably the fastest recorded time I've seen a car steal a base. That's gone, and it's 0-7 now. We have had a few player warnings, but I can't really remember what any of them are, and unfortunately, because I wasn't doing videos or live streams when they had happened, you as in the subscribers probably wouldn't know what the player warnings are. And he's safe at third. That's a triple. When I meant as in he is the car for Japan's team. That is just gone, and it's 10-0 now, or 0-10. Whoops. He's lucky he caught that. Glad the car caught that in time. Otherwise, that car would have been out for cutting off first base for the home run. Yes, you would automatically be out. The other player wouldn't be out, but the one who did it go around the bases probably would have been out. That's the second out. That's a triple. That's gone 0-12. Well, they're only 4 runs away from causing top of the second to happen, but still, either way, it's like at this rate, I don't think UK will come back. Nope, that's not an out. Our 35 Nismo race car is safe in second. You can't throw it to third and everyone's safe. It's 0-12 now. That was not a good spot to have the ball land in. Still a big run lead. It's a 10+ run lead for them. It's 0-13. That's gone. Automatic top of the second inning starting right now. Well, if Japan gets 3 more outs, they would have 2 perfect games in a row. The only problem is the Toy Car Baseball playoffs would be a lot more challenging and difficult for teams if 3 of them continue to be that way come Toy Car Baseball playoffs in the wild card. That is. Not ready yet, but I have it there. Japan's about to become the new USA in Toy Car Baseball this season, but no, Italy or Sweden do the same thing so much until those 3 teams face each other in the Toy Car Baseball semifinals championship series Toy Car Baseball playoffs. That's 1 gone. 2 gone. That's 3, and that's a perfect game again for Japan. That's 2 perfect games in a row for Japan. It's actually Japan's first time starting a Toy Car Baseball season off undefeated. and their first season having 2 back-to-back perfect games in a row. And yes, one of those outs in the first inning was a lot more challenging to get. And let's see. Well, UK lost, though UK's not playing till the playoffs. The only problem is someone's going to have to face USA, and USA's just been too hard to beat. And it's like, well, if anyone's going to shut down Japan, Sweden, or Italy's perfect game chances, it's going to be the USA, probably more than one of those 3 teams. However, one of those 2 teams could do something against Japan, Sweden, or Italy, that is, forcing that perfect game season to go down as well, too. But again, we'll have to see. Only time will tell what will happen and if it does happen or not. We could actually have 2 perfect game teams make the finals, which would be even bigger Toy Car Baseball history if that were to happen. Let's see. Well, Japan and United Kingdom cannot play, so they are out. Sweden's going to play. Let's see who Sweden shall play. Not sure. All right, which unfortunately means one of those undefeated teams is going to have to face USA then. And that could already put a problem in their plans of having a perfect game record still can happen. Well, Sweden wins that, and they're actually going to be the away team, which means they will be hitting first, and then fielding second. Nope, ball 1. Gone. Sweden strikes first, solo homer. Gone. 2-0 Sweden already. Nope, that's not an out, and he's safe at second. That's just foul. That's just in front of the third baseman. Wow, that was a great throw from the Tesla ID car. That's a hit. Nope, he's going to be safe at second. Too late, everyone's safe. No one's out. Oh, whoa, the bubble was going too far off that base. It just jumped over the Tesla, and that's a grand slam. It's 5-0 now. That's 1 gone. Again, Sweden would not be disappointed because if they can do this for the next 2 innings, get France out, which hopefully can happen, then Sweden would be the second team to have another perfect game. That's 2 gone. But we'll have to see. Time will tell. That's 3 gone. Well, let's see. Can Sweden do it? 1 small hit, and that pretty much depletes it already. Because to be honest, I've never had 2 or 3 Toy Car Baseball teams have perfect game records before the playoffs in Toy Car Baseball happened. Unlike the USA did last season, which they're lucky they won that first game. That's 1 gone. That's 2 gone. Out, got him going to first. Well, that completes the first inning, and it's only 5-0 in the game. They need to score 11 more runs to automatically force the second inning, the bottom part of it, to happen. But I don't think Sweden will do that. But anything's possible. I just don't know. You really don't know. Well, but runner for Sweden is second. That's gone 7-0. They've opened up a slightly bigger lead. Even if they don't get a perfect game, they'd still probably end up going 2-0 in Toyota baseball to start this season. Well, that Mercedes is out for the first or second time in this game. That's the second out in this top of the second inning. Uh-oh, he gets it by. He's going to be safe at third. Wow, the pitcher had no clue where the ball even was that time. That's gone. 9-0 now. Well, still only 2 outs though, so they could score 7 more, and that could happen. That's gone 11-0 now. Well, even if Sweden doesn't score the 16 runs, they're still probably going to win this game. That's the final out. Well, it's time for France to do something. Will France score 12 runs and win, or will Sweden say, nope, you're not doing anything against us? We'll have to see. That's one gone. You're out. That was super close. You almost got there, but not quite. That was really close to blowing it. That's the game, and Sweden has joined Japan 2 perfect games in a row now. 2 teams to do that before the playoffs start. That's going to make for some very close and high-pressure games come semifinals, championship series time in Toyota baseball. France is now 0-2. Well, yeah, France last season was 3rd place, but they were in that division along with USA and Italy, so that was kind of shocking. I will be right back. I have to go do something. All right, I'm back. There's probably time for one more game. It's going to be Germany. Come on. Germany and Sweden or NASCAR. Because they can't play USA. Well, I meant Italy or NASCAR. That's what I meant. It's Italy or NASCAR. It's going to be Italy. This puts Italy's perfect game record on alert in Toy Car Baseball, because if they have a perfect game, then we would have 3 teams having 2-0 records with perfect games in this season of Toy Car Baseball, which would be something unheard of. 2 of them already have it. Well, a third join before the playoffs start. Germany wins and wants to be the home team, which means they will be fielding first and Italy will be hitting first. Italy's hoping that does not affect them, but we'll have to see if it does or not. Only time will tell. Gone, 1-0 already. I don't think that affected Italy in the slightest, not as far as I'm seeing. Ooh, that's 1 out already. That's 2 outs already. Oh, 2 outs after 1 run. 3 outs, dang. I don't know what Germany did, but it's like they just started playing better all of a sudden in that inning. Italy's getting a little worried now because scoring 1 run is not good enough to win. Germany didn't do well on Toy Car Baseball last season, so hopefully they'll turn it around this season. That's 1 gone. Yep, that's 2 gone. Had to check just to be sure. Out, got him going to first. Well, Italy shuts down Germany's chances of doing anything at all that inning. It's probably not going to make them happy, but we'll have to see what they do. We shall see. Gone, 2-0. Well, Italy scores again. Uh-oh, that's a hit. And he's too late, he's safe at third. I think the pitcher lost complete sight of where that had gone off to. That's 1 gone. Oh, but he holds it on too long, and there goes Lambo scoring, and it's 3-0 now, Italy. That's the 2nd out on top of the 2nd. That's the 3rd out. Well, Italy's only scored 3 runs, but the past game, they used 3 teams getting perfect games. Not many runs were scored. It was a total of 8 runs scored. 5 from, I want to say it was in Italy or Sweden. And then the other 2 teams scored 2 or 3 runs. So yeah, it was a total of 8 runs in those perfect games by Italy, Sweden, and Japan in the first game of Toy Car Baseball this season. Well, Italy joined Japan and Sweden as the 3rd team to have a perfect record before the playoffs. Not just perfect record, but the most hardest perfect record to do. Perfect game. That's 2 gone already. And Italy's done it. They will join them. Italy wins. Italy, Sweden, and Japan hold perfect game records before the playoffs start. The only problem is these teams will probably have to face each other somehow, some way. Come the semifinal wildcard games. One of the 2. But yes, Germany has lost again. I say we do it because it's NASCAR and USA, and to be honest, this Toy Car Baseball game is going to be a huge one Because if NASCAR can beat USA, that would actually get momentum going back on their side, making them dangerous to play in the playoffs. Is how I see this game going out. So I thought I was going to do one more game before finishing Twiker Baseball fully for all teams before the playoffs, but might as well just do it. Might as well just get it done. NASCAR easily wins that and is going to be the home team, which means USA will be hitting first. Can NASCAR beat USA? We shall see. Their newest players are playing pitcher and third base in this game this time. That's one gone, top of the first. Nope, that's not a second out. And that car is safe at second. That's gone. USA strikes first, 2-0. Well, 2-run homer already. That's the second out and top of the first. Get this car a new contract. He is unstoppable for home runs. That's probably one of his 60th home run in Twiker Baseball in the split of 3 seasons, I believe, 2 or 3 seasons. Don't think that car hit it fully. No, it did not. That's the final out. Well, if they scored 3 runs, then we'll come down to USA scoring more on top of the second. But again, a lot of these players are newcomers for both teams, so we'll have to see who comes more victorious in this game as the winner. However, USA could actually get their first perfect game, but again, their perfect game record wouldn't count. Nope, not quite enough. And my finger accidentally causes him to be safe at first. Well, NASCAR gets a hit already. That's not a home run because it went that way, then that way, so that's strike one, unfortunately. And this truck is probably not happy with that call. And instead of getting a home run on the next time, he's out instead. That's got to be painful. Nope, he's safe, but that was a good throw by the pitcher and catcher. All right, well, let's see what happens. Gone, and that means no. And NASCAR takes the lead over USA 2-3. It's only the first inning, and NASCAR only has 1 out. USA is hoping 13 more runs do not happen. Not quite. You're out. Ball was under the baseman, and you've been tagged by the baseman, so you're automatically out. Wow, that was a good play by the catcher. Well, this truck's up again, and it's good by home run. He's not making a mistake that time as a silly out, and it's 2-4 now. That's the final out of the first inning. Well, let's see what happens in top of the second inning. Can USA come back and win, or will it be too little, too late? I mean, again, it's only a 2-run lead, so I think bottom of the second will happen, but that's only if USA scores 3 runs in whatever way that happens. Same deal as last time, pitcher and catcher. That's gone, and it's 3-4. No, that's not an out. What's he doing? Oh my goodness, he just let that Nova get a triple. That was the worst idea ever. Tied 4-4. Already. Wow. Hot shot to third, but it's off the third baseman. Not risking it, they're playing it safe, which is probably a good idea against NASCAR. That's a bizarre way to hit the ball and get a hit, but it worked, and it's 5-4 now. Gone, 8-4. That's the second out? Yes, it is. There's the third out. All right, well, time for NASCAR to do their stuff. Let's see what happens. Can they score runs? Or will it be too little too late? Let's see. That's one gone. Goodbye, home run. Second of the game for that truck. The number 51 truck, and it's 8-5. Uh-oh, not good. It's 8-5, only one out. That's gone 8-7. USA might lose. Super gets a home run, first time up for that NASCAR. You're out, that's the second out. That second out probably just flipped the script. Oh my goodness, USA pulls off and beats NASCAR in the regulation game. Final game before the playoffs, and USA beats NASCAR 8-7. Wow, that was extremely close. Yeah, that was probably the closest you'll see of these two rivals in Toy Car Baseball this season ever happened. Someone hit the thumbs up button. Thank you for doing that. Well, that's it before the playoffs happen. So now we have to figure out who's playing who in the playoffs of Toy Car Baseball. Oops. Nope, not good. One there. That works. Well, who's ever here and hit the thumbs up button, thank you. I do really appreciate that. Well, that pretty much wraps up this live stream. The next live will be the wild card games, and I'll probably do like 1 or 2 games at a time for Toy Car Baseball for those, because it's a best of 1. When an advanced losing your season is completely done. And yes, I mean done as in you're not playing for the rest of the season. Hey Zach, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Zach, since you're here, were you surprised or shocked by any of these Toy Car Baseball games played in the live stream? And are you surprised that 3 different teams have perfect game records this season in Toy Car Baseball? Italy, Sweden, and Japan all have perfect games. And USA holds on to beat NASCAR by a run, just like they did against Germany. USA's won their games back-to-back in a row, but only by a run, so that's impressive. But they got to do better, otherwise they're probably going to get figured out in Toy Car Baseball in the playoffs by Italy, Sweden, or Japan, who have the 3 perfect game records still holding for before the playoffs start in Toy Car Baseball. So yeah, that is awesome. That is Zach. But yeah, Zach, what's your take on Toy Car Baseball this season? Do you think Italy, Sweden, or Japan are going to lose their perfect game record against USA? If so, which one of those 3 teams do you think will end up tanking against the USA? Because now I have to figure out who's playing who in the playoffs for the wild card games for Toy Car Baseball. This is not going to be easy because there's 4 undefeated teams, which is interesting because I think last season there was about the same, actually. Maybe one less, I'm not quite sure. Germany was not fully undefeated last season, but I could be wrong about that. Well, Zach, I hope that's who wins, but my question was, who do you think will give USA a tough time in the Toy Car Baseball playoffs? Because 3 teams have perfect games, no hits, walks, or runs, or errors of any kind allowed against those teams. It's Japan, Italy, and Sweden. Which of those teams is going to maybe give USA a run for their chances, or the actual term is run for their money in Toy Car Baseball come playoffs time? Because USA may lose to one of those teams. You never know. Anything's possible. That's true. And Japan actually has some really good players on their team for Toy Car Baseball this season. One or two of my other subscribers last time was surprised and shocked that Japan got eliminated, but they got eliminated against a really good team last season. And I think it was either USA or Germany or Italy or France. It was USA, Italy, or France, one of those teams. Well, anyways, I have to figure out who's playing who in the Toy Car Baseball wildcard games. One game only. It's a one game only thing. You win and you go to the championship series in Toy Car Baseball. Lose and you're completely done. Season over until next season. And then actually come Toy Car Baseball season 4, once that season's done, there's gonna be something else coming back to my channel. It's Toy Car Hockey, actually. Yes, you heard that right. Toy Car Hockey will be back. And I believe it's 6 players needed for a team, meaning that one more player from each of these teams will be needed for that to happen. Thanks for stopping by, Zach. Glad you did. And also, Zach, I already got your email, so whenever I'm able to get those sent out to you, I will get those baseball cards sent out to you that you won from that giveaway. Bye. Thanks everyone for being here, watching, and joining this live stream. And I'll see you all later on, or sometime this week or weekend, with a new video or live stream on my channel. Bye now. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. See you all next time. Also, gonna end the live stream on something really important. Collect what you like, enjoy, love, all of that good stuff. You already know the drill. If you can't watch the live stream while I'm doing it right away, you can watch it later on whenever you're able to. And as always, just try to keep it positive when collecting toy cars or doing anything toy car relating, even when you're going out hunting for toy cars, because it is just so silly and pointless to, do anything, careless or whatever to get toy cars. I mean, a super treasure hunt, I kind of sort of understand that, but it's I haven't found a super in quite a few months or years by now, actually, at an actual grocery store or auto parts store. Not a store solely focused on toy cars only, Commodore Diecast, Cubby Hole Collectibles, A&J Toys, etc. kind of stores similar or like them. Well, have a great rest of your weekend, everyone, and go whatever teams you're rooting for in the 2 NFL playoff games today. I'm just hoping they I'm hoping they do something. I'm hoping the Eagles can do something to win. But even if they win this game, I have a feeling they may or may not win the next one, but hopefully they can. Bye now. Thanks, Zach. See you later, everyone.